Hey, welcome everybody to Glory Hunters Watch Along. Well, how are you? London Derby for you today. West Ham versus Arsenal. West Ham currently in 8th place, and Arsenal nipping the heels of Man City and Liverpool, really making a run of it lately. They find themselves in 3rd with 49 points. Man City's got 52, just behind them. And they'll tie him up if they win today. Liverpool with, of course, 54. But a recent loss to Arsenal. Arsenal is on the up. Of course, this isn't their biggest rival. That would be Tottenham. But certainly any London derby is usually worth watching. Second week in a row, we're actually doing Arsenal. So if you stick around and watch along with us, it should be very enjoyable. Star-studded. Everybody from Edson Alvarez to Kai Havertz, Saka, Martinelli, Declan Rice. We really have our work cut out of it. I am not as familiar with the West Ham team. Don't know nothing about that iron. But I think it would be fun just to check it out, and maybe we'll learn something. Today, heute, here in Deutschland. Oh yeah, I want to take that off. I don't want that thing running too hot, that PC of mine. And we'll check it out. Kick-off time should be just about any minute. Okay, there we go. And almost lost you. And I'm super thrilled.
So you know how difficult it is. You have lost
How are y'all?
already this season. What do you need to do differently today to get a win?
Perhaps not as many people are excited about this as I am. Also tonight, I'm just trying to think.
Mikhail, good luck today.
There is a big game as far as the finals concerned. Let's see, Ivory Coast versus Nigeria. That'd be the African Cup final. Great final yesterday for the Asia Cup. Qatar winning at home. And all after hosting the World Cup. 3 penalties, hat trick by Afa. I don't know, like, where does he play? Let's see, Qatar. Afif, I guess his name is. All 3 goals were penalties. I think well earned. I don't think there's any conspiracy about it. Afif takes him home. Let's see, he plays for Al Sadd in the, I'm assuming the Saudi League. Ooh, let me double check. Al Sadd, Qatar. Oh no, he plays the Qatari. He actually plays in the Qatar League. The striker. So, here we go. The players are getting ready to take the pitch. And I would appreciate your interactions. I'm very lonely. I got no Glory Hunters with me today. So I'm going to do it all alone. Perhaps they'll come in. And that would be wonderful. We got Glory Hunters injured. Oh, also, if you want to be a Glory Hunter, make content. Make content rants about your favorite team. We'll upload it. And definitely join our Discord, which is really the heart of the whole thing. It's not really a YouTube channel as much as it is a football club. Also, if you click on that Discord link, you might be able to see the game nice and proper, as the Brits like to say. Let's go for this 2 p.m. UK start time. We are ready, Freddy. Well, look at the kid with the glasses. The happy kids on the pitch. My son hasn't done this yet. I'm hoping to get him there for a game. I didn't get a chance to make my coffee. Damn it. Oh well.
Well, this is the West Ham side who aim for a first league double over Arsenal for 17 years, with David Moyes naming the same team that was beaten at Old Trafford last week. Alphonse Areola's been past fit after coming up at half-time following an
Alphonse Areola in net.
Emerson once won a Europa League final against Arsenal and plays his 250th career game today. There's no recall for Calvin Phillips. Thomas Souček
Again, I'm not too super familiar, other than
last week. Speculation that he might switch
Alvarez, Mexico is the American rivalry we have with Mexico. I'm not super familiar with West Ham. I'm kind of a Bundesliga watcher, being stationed here in Deutschland. I just want to make sure we're broadcasting. Oh boy! But really, join our Discord below. It's a great way to meet people. Kind of all teams welcome. Also could play a game, probably meet a new FIFA pal or Football Manager buddy. Good place to do that as well. You'll get your competition. Mr. Greenman, he'll whip your ass in FIFA. If you want to come hang. That looks like we're doing good.
Die Premier League auf Sky wird präsentiert vom Erdinger Brauhaus. Aus Liebe zum Bier. Und Tipico Sportwetten.
Yesterday we did a watch along with yesterday we did a watch along with why is my memory escaping me? Probably because I didn't sleep well last night. Yesterday we did a probably the biggest game in Europe yesterday, Bayern Munich versus Bayern Leverkusen. Leverkusen dominates 3-0. And boy, they looked like a Champions League team yesterday. Really incredible, really set the tone, and probably could hurt Bayern, come closing time. But they do seem to always fill it out. They win this year, it'd be 13 years in a row. Well, that's why Green Man's gone, because St. Mary's playing at Celtic. Other games in the Premier League at 4:30 UK time. Aston Villa, the Prince's team, will take on Man United at home. We have other games right now in about a half an hour. Stuttgart versus Mainz. Hoffenheim versus Cologne. Those are the big boy games. And we'll talk about more games later. Here we go. And we have kickoff. Get that score up for you as soon as we're able to capture. And we are going to be able to capture. I promise you. And here we go. Let's do this. Lots of pressure by West Ham early. Fallen. You just finished Sopranos. Jeez Louise. Aren't you a little behind on that? Odegaard? Odegaard in the midfield to Rice. Oh, where the pressure pays off for Villa. Villa's got an opportunity here. Here comes the attack. They slow it down just outside the box. Cross is dealt with. And Arsenal's able to control. Saka moves in up the right side. Back to Odegaard. Odegaard gets it in the box. And cover up by Areola. As the Brits like to say, West Ham getting off on the front foot. The press resulted in a pretty dangerous turnover early. Looks like we got a bit of a breakaway. Whoo! Big shot. And saved by Raya. We have an offsides? Yeah, it appears. Miles offsides, though. Arsenal tried to get out of their own end. West Ham doing Arsenal what Arsenal did to Liverpool last week. Yeah, low calorie tonight. I think you're really going to enjoy it. Take care, Fallen. Enjoy. Rice with the ball. Moving up the right side. Trying to find Saka. Saka gets in deep. Looks for the cross. Deflects and... goal kick.
Seen the pattern of the game that Arsenal can dominate the ball. We'd expect that anyway. Around about half of the games that West Ham have had this season, they've had under 40% of the ball, so they're quite content to not have possession. A team that can sit off you but then attack really quickly when you've got the likes of Judas and Bowen.
4 minutes passed. Oh. So number 20, Bowden, West Ham forces a throw-in. West Ham's able to have possession. They have it over the midfield line right now as they try to unlock the box that is Arsenal. Long ball by Raya. Finds an Arsenal defender out for the throw-in. Odegaard working up the right. Saka. Odegaard tries to put it in the box, but it's easily dealt with West Ham D.
West Ham keep that back four intact. Figuered was tempted to go into midfield with Leandro Trossard, who just dropped into that deeper position from his his false nine role. If he does that, there's going to be spaces for the other attacking players to run in behind.
Declan Rice getting harassed. Arsenal maintains control. Odegaard drops to Saka. Saka goes to the midfield with Rice there to pick it up. Rice moving towards the box, just outside.
Quickly ahead of Martinelli. Trying to play for a West Ham United throw, or David Moyes thought so. I think we should have prevaricated and gave it the other way.
I think we should credit Arsenal out.
Declan Rice.
You know, talked about West Ham when they lose the ball and get themselves into a good shape. But Arsenal without the ball as well. As soon as they lost it there was a great reaction. Havertz chasing back and winning the ball back.
Saka dances. Right to the center, drops to Declan Rice. Goes to the right again to find Odegaard. Moves it into Saka. Saka does a chip inside the box, picked up by Kai Havertz. Havertz dumps it inside. Oh, what an almost beautiful goal.
The improvisation didn't quite come off. They do get the first corner though.
So many attacking players. The two fullbacks narrowed right off their two centre-backs and it allowed Martinelli that space out wide.
Corner kick, Arsenal.
A nice moment there for Declan Rice. A few more pantomime boos, but applause as well as he made his way over to the corner quadrant and he reciprocated. Pulling those West Ham fans back. Again, today's loyalties, there will always be fondness between both parties.
Here comes the set piece.
The area that he swings this into.
A little far outside. Dealt with by Ray. Or excuse me,
Try and get the ball out quickly. Look for
Areola, excuse me.
Alvarez looking for the ball. Just got Saka. That gets a yellow card for it.
The customary yellow. It's his 12th yellow.
Looks like Edson Alvarez just picked up a yellow
It was a poor throw out to him from Areola.
as he bunts Gabriel after the play.
To make. Goes to ground. Probably shouldn't have done.
Ooh, that's for a pretty rough tackle on
Catch
Saka.
Saka.
All foot, no ball.
Attack, but the studs are showing it's not a great challenge.
Not a happy Mexican national.
So a yellow card for the reckless Saka for Edson Alvarez. Which,
Um,
should say is his 12th
Yeah, Alvarez will pick up his first yellow.
in 28 games.
Free kick, well outside of scoring range. Everybody lined up at the top of the box. I'll try to make sure they're working to the corner with Saka. Saka drops back
Swinging it in, Havertz was the target. It's easily cleared by
to a pass to Havertz. Bops off of Havertz's head and easily dealt with Areola.
Set pieces and corners this season. In fact, the best record in the Premier League.
trying to judge the bounce. Saliba going on the deck.
Call supposedly should have went. West Ham fans should have went their way. Results in Odegaard having the top of the box. Drops to Saka, and they're in the right corner of the box. Flips to Declan Rice. He fumbles the ball. Back to Odegaard. Just outside, Saka puts a shot on goal, and it deflects just outside of the range of Saka.
It's all Arsenal at the moment.
Although West Ham won't mind
And we've kind of turned this around. The pressure is definitely on West Ham now.
out. See how many bodies are in between Saka and the goalkeeper there. We'll have a little check for a handball. I think the arm's down by his side. Does hit an arm, but that's a handball.
The shot by Saka was actually deflected by an arm, but I guess the hands in natural position. Nobody argues. Lots of pressure by Arsenal.
Taking the short one. Odegaard free on the edge of the box.
Attack's pretty relentless. We'll get another corner
Defensive unit.
as Edson Alvarez bops it away. gives Arsenal a chance to continue the attack.
Gunners lurking in the
They'll get a corner from the right side.
far post this time.
And Saka will take the kick. Saka drops for the short corner to Odegaard. Back to Saka. Top corner of the box. And it looks like they're trying to find Havertz in a looping ball. Havertz being quite a tall German.
There has been one of the questions of
And
Arsenal
6'4", in fact.
Mikel Arteta, how Arsenal
You can see why they want to go to him.
against them with a low block.
Well, they're increasingly facing that, aren't they? Teams are going to sit deep against them. So much quality. Just finding a way to break that down.
Having come into the season with just a couple of wins against Arsenal in 32 games, hat-trick of West Ham successes
Alvarez brings it up.
unlikely, but for them to win,
They put the long bow. Tries to find Bowden.
chance of pulling it off, 2 in 7,
What eventually dealt with.
42%. The Hammers do win again. First time they've beaten the Gunners
Couple passes back and forth.
9 years.
And Arsenal is able to control in their own end.
Standing in the back for a moment for Arsenal. On the ball runs out of play for a West Ham throw. Very tenacious.
And that results in a West Ham throw deep in Arsenal's area.
Arsenal press just asking a couple of questions of the Gunners back line.
Ooh.
Almost needed from Safal on his
A weak pass laid right into the defense by West Ham.
heading that away from the
West Ham still able to control though.
Gunners haven't really been able to get Mohamed Kudus into the game too much so
They're on the right side of the field. And they drop it back to Alvarez. Alvarez trying to work it down there. West Ham's right end. No sustained long ball. Goes right in Arrea's arms.
Again, asking questions.
Still, the West Ham press is definitely giving Arsenal a lot of trouble coming out of their own end.
Difficult to come by at times.
They seem to be at best. Really trying to pressure a turnover.
And the Hammers winning back. This is Ben Johnson.
Falls back again. Better though from West Ham. I mean, if you're going to go, you've got to do it as a team. Jarrod Bowen initially went on his own. Second time around, there's 3 or 4 West Ham players that went to close down. That gave
Arsenal has more of a sustained attack. They're definitely having trouble bringing it out of their own end.
Jarrod Bowen's there to set the press, but then everyone else has to follow behind if he does go.
Alvarez midfield.
West Ham having just to keep possession, albeit that they're steadily moving backwards. Again, trying to mix it up. The long ball, fortunately, easy for Saliba.
Well, here's an attack. Working up the left side. Oop. Tries to find Kudus, but dealt with.
West Ham's game plan, the counter-attack. In Johnson's face, look at Kudus. He's desperate to get across Kivior.
And Kudus is onside.
Well, uses his body, gets there ahead of the West Ham wide man. Some real energy from Kudus to get on the end of that cross.
This will lead to a West Ham corner on their left side. Hooks in. Top of the box. And, oh boy, Havertz almost got a really brutal steal there.
The restart will be delayed while they have a look at this.
Look, Ødegaard is the man marking, isn't he? Blocking him. That's his role, to try and block him. It's not too much contact, is there? He puts an arm across him, but not enough to bring Souček down.
Described by the VAR, John Brooks, as a fleeting grab. The on-field decision to play on continues.
He described that better than me.
Ødegaard drops back to Gabriel.
Saliba.
Arsenal gets it up to the midfield line.
Just propping up in a more central position.
Ødegaard drops to Rice. He moves up to the center of the field.
Every position's filled, but with different personnel at times.
Uh-oh. Bowden.
Integral in winning it back here for the Hammers.
He's got 3 defenders back. It's going to be tough to get all through all 3 of them.
He goes.
Takes a shot and deflects off a defender.
Takes out of it.
Right into Reyes' hands.
Bowen and Kudus, probably the two that West Ham are looking at on the counter. It was Martinelli that gave possession away in the middle of the field. Looked a little uncomfortable when West Ham had pressed them.
Easier for Saliba to come forward towards halfway with the ball at his feet this time.
Arsenal tries to set up their attack. White drives back to Gabriel.
Lengthy passages of play so far where it hasn't been played at a great tempo. Both sides with the ability to
Saka.
go up through the gears pretty quickly when the
Saka moving in. He's powering through. Tries to put the shot very weak and easily dealt with by Areola.
Superbly well to hold on to.
Areola, excuse me. Areola.
But again, West Ham forcing Arsenal into an effort on goal from outside the box.
Bukayo Saka took a kick on the ankle against Liverpool, but fit to start today. He's still missed only one league game in nearly 3 years now. Scored in his last 2 games. And the goal today would be his 50th for Arsenal. He'd be the youngest to reach that milestone for the Gunners since Frank Stapleton back in the late 1970s.
Man, oh man.
So 59 assists for the club as well.
Long ball
Wing out. On by Souček.
from West Ham. Alvarez keeps control.
The heart of the midfield for West Ham.
West Ham and the Arsenal end trying to make some. We have a Arsenal player down.
Emerson, who's
Ref says continue.
in possession.
Deflection on the left side.
Led away by Rice only as far as his smart teammate Johnson. Ward-Prowse. First ball back to him from Emerson.
West Ham trying to construct an attack here.
In from Johnson.
And passing is just not as pretty.
Found a situation very quick again in the middle alongside Jared Bowen.
It's a decent little spell for West Ham.
I could see a situation where West Ham holds a grab goal, but this is an opportunity for Saka. He breaks away from the pack,
Saka.
drops back to Declan Rice. Rice moving towards.
Saka back
He
to
drops
the
back to Odegaard.
front and bit of space for him. Trossard in behind Havertz. Souček back to clear.
Deflects all the way back, and Gabriel has it just about at the midfield line. Gabriel to White to Odegaard. Saka up the right side, looking, tries to dump it in again. Looks like they're trying to find Havertz. Saka putting in the air, but just out of his reach.
Trossard, not the tallest, gets in between
A 6'4", number 29.
up to this point. West Ham
Toss had gotten away with it a little bit.
getting close to Trossard and Havertz.
I think it was intended to Havertz, though.
Goes into the box unmarked. What they're trying to do, trying to station themselves up against the Gerd and Zuma and try and drag them out of position, trying to drag them into midfield. Haven't done it too often up to this point.
Saka gets forward to Odegaard, or to, excuse me, Tossard. Again up the right side. It looks like Rice tries to put in the center. Oh, and a big shot by Tossard. Great save by Areola.
He was a busy goalkeeper at the Emirates.
Well, he takes the volley off the pass from Rice, and it's on target,
Brilliant little ding to the far post.
but a first-class save
Havertz, Trossard,
by Areola, putting the one hand
from Areola.
and pushing it over the top of the net,
Brilliant goalkeeping.
and that'll lead to a corner.
Trossard came off the bench to score against Liverpool last week. Replaced the starting lineup today.
Saka will
Couple of attempts in
take the kick for the West
2-minute spell.
for the set piece. No doubting, looking for Havertz. Havertz way in the corner.
Stationing the players at the
He moves in front of the goalie.
towards the
There it is.
area.
Punched away by Areola. Still, Saka maintains as it comes back
Down towards
to the corner.
Bukayo Saka. Trossard.
Mm.
Some way wide.
Another pass, I think, intended for Havertz. Did
Assist every
Tossard volleys away.
9 minutes for Arsenal
Goal
in the
kick.
Premier League. You can see why. Positions that he's getting
Understate the shot on goal. It really was on target. It took a special effort by the keeper to get it away.
glorious opportunity when he got in between the two centre backs.
Yeah, just the one in his career in the
A
Premier
long
League.
kick by Areola.
31 Premier League goals that he scored.
Zuma. Edson Alvarez, harassed away by Kai Havertz. Tries to squeak one out. Odegaard with some space and time, moving up the center, drops right to Saka. Saka inside the box now, deflects off the defense, and West Ham recovers and controls. Alvarez trying to move it up to the middle of the field. He works around
Alvarez with a
the midfielder. Nice little move there.
hit, but had the
But
chance to go with it. Jarrod Bowen,
Arsenal covers and then works it to Saka on the right
here in that, and was far
as he approaches the penalty box. Ooh,
excellent challenge from Emerson.
whew.
Abdicating the responsibility to it.
Jarrod Bowen's in the ear of Craig Pawson. Not happy with some of the treatment he's been getting.
Ball bouncing around the midfield.
Wolf-Rouse.
Recovered by West Ham. They start their attack up their left side. Shot deflects off the defense in Derea's arms.
Bowen doing what he couldn't get there as well.
A couple of times out of possession, Arsenal haven't gone with their runners. We saw it earlier with Ben Johnson going down that left-hand side, getting free into the
Rea rolls it to Declan Rice.
Emerson this time making the run and no one tracks him.
White carries it over
Two-thirds of the possession so far with
the midfield line in the circle.
attempts to one. And this game just beginning to take up a very similar pattern to that we saw 6-7 weeks ago when the two sides met across town from here at the Emirates.
Odegaard drops to Rice as he moves to the center. Just past the midfield line. And Saka again in the corner. We'll see another looping ball to Rice. Down to Saka. Corner, Odegaard, top of the box, puts a shot in, and it just squirts wide after deflection.
Odegaard's efforts spinning wide off Emerson for another corner.
He's going to have to make a lot of blocks today, West Ham. What is behind the ball, essentially Souček that knocks it wide.
Odegaard shot.
The ball and the goalkeeper.
Deflected off of number 28, Souček. This will result in another set piece corner kick. This time from the left side. Arsenal's left. Center, White. Gets to Martinelli. Martinelli dealt with by the defenders. Oh, Martinelli recovers. Kufal holds his face and falls down. I'm not sure what contact was made, if any.
Kudus this time coming back and helping out Sofal. Doubling up with Martin.
Let's see what happened here.
Nibble, but Sofal wins them the ball. Gives it away, and then there's a little swing of the arm. It does catch him in the face.
Yeah, Martinelli put his.
They've done well in those wide positions. Too wide.
He's trying to. He's selling it.
Help their fullbacks.
Kufal for West Ham a bit, but he's certainly fouled. It's the right call.
Mikel Arteta has spoken at length about how his time under David Moyes at Everton made him both a better player and a better person. Moyes was asked this week which of his current charges he thinks might end up in management.
Oh boy, Martinelli in the box tries to center it, tips off a Tosser's foot, and then somehow squirts out to the midfield.
Now Bowen back in defensive duty to win it back. Stands Trossard, the ball's gone out of play.
It's not far away, is he, Odegaard? He's got
Nice pass.
way to travel from that right wing. But again, he almost gets there. The nature of the game suits West Ham, doesn't it? If it's scrappy, there's free kicks, stoppages, they can slow things down.
Yeah, and having worked under him extensively, Arteta would know exactly what to expect today.
I think Arteta's learned a lot.
Gabriel
Moyes as well.
in his own end drops to Raya. Back to Gabriel at the top of here's their penalty box.
David Moyes is a terrific manager.
Dealing with the West Ham press. And brought up with Declan Rice, who fights Kai Havertz. Havertz works up the left side. Drops to Tosser. Tosser passes right off the chest of Saka. Saka, right corner, and they dump it in, looking for Havertz again. Nobody home. Havertz on the left side. They try to do a cross. Corner kick.
Mounting up pretty steadily.
It's actually really good from the keeper because he gets tight on Kudus, who should do better really when Souček wins
It's
the
my
ball.
personal feeling.
A little bit of sleep and Kivior wins it ahead of him.
The percentage on a corner kick is 2%. And I can't prove this through any kind of science, but I do think that percentage is increased every corner kick you concede. I've just seen it happen too many times. That's my personal experience. White takes the corner from Arsenal's left. Tries to dump it in, and it's in. And was I right or was I right?
Fantastic start to 2024. Looks set to continue. They've been on top, and now they are on top.
Arsenal gets a goal from Saliba, number 2. Yeah, they're able to just crowd the keeper. A really simple looping ball. Finds Saliba's head and knocks it away. Arsenal leads 1-0.
Ariola can't get across. Saliba has got Alvarez for company.
Excellent play. And I'm a big believer in this. You give up enough corners, I think that percentage point goes up every time. I saw it happen with my own team this weekend versus Nuremberg. Institute, if you want my attention, right in the YouTube chat, because I can't see the Discord chat. I don't have any the Glory Hunters with me today. Excellent pressure. And Arsenal's finally rewarded. Long ball from West Ham. Only seems to find yellow jerseys. Tossard knocked down. It squirts out. Declan Rice carries over the midfield line looking for Saka. Dishes to him. Odegaard, center of the field. Drops to Tossard. Tossard flips over to White. White gets it deep in the right side for Saka. Really, the play has just been working out of there. White drops back to Gabriel. Oh, excuse me, not Gabriel. To the goal scorer. Saliba. Big Kai Havertz. Now on the left side. Gabriel, top of the box. White gets it into the right corner to Saka again. Saka dances. Finds Odegaard inside the box. And we have lost our connection for a second. And we'll go back. And it only results into a throw-in for Arsenal. Just past the penalty box point. Saka moving in. He chips it. Odegaard. Havertz. Back to Rice. To White. White loops one in. Tries to find Havertz. We got a free ball in the box. Deflects out. Finds Martinelli. Martinelli on the left side. Drops it back. They do another looping ball to Saka. Shot and wide. Saka's header goes wide, and that'll be a goal kick. Yes, sir.
Moments ago, Saka had a chance, got it between the two centre-backs, and now he gets another free header inside the 6-yard box. We've already seen Trossard hit it between the two centre-backs and should have done better with an earlier header.
Orson Welles, are you going to join me? Is he there? The man, the myth, the
Hey.
legend, Orson Welles. How are you, sir?
I'm all right. How are you?
Oh, just
I
fine.
went to the toilet again and Arsenal scored. It's becoming a habit.
Yeah, it was a nice little play. I was wondering if you could stop by. I know you've been sick. We got a lot of glory hunters out with injuries.
Oh, no. Everybody.
I don't want to say what happened to, oh, God, poor Will. I'll tell you after the show.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no worries. How are you keeping? How was the birthday week?
Oh, the birthday holiday. Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Tommy had a great time. We went to
That's
a
good.
birthday party yesterday as well.
Oh, really?
Let me ask you something. Obviously Spurs is your team's big rival, Arsenal here. But how? I mean, this is a London derby. How big is this derby? Probably a lot more meaningful for West Ham than it is Arsenal. But how do you feel about this derby?
It does. There's more banter with this one. There's not as much hatred.
Hmm.
I think it's because they're an opposite. Like obviously West Ham are in the West End of London. I think I could be wrong.
You sound
I'm not
Irish.
very good with London geography. But
Oh, there's
Yeah.
just wide.
just wide. North London there's just a hatred between the two sides.
Yeah.
And I not to say that Arsenal and Spurs fans don't get along or be mates or whatever, but when it comes to game day, yeah, it's like any rivalry. West Ham's rivals. There's so many London clubs. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there's a lot of London clubs that used to be in the Premier League who got relegated. So
Sure.
The likes of Charlton, they're a London club. So
Yeah, sometimes you might go a few years without seeing a proper derby with the way relegation is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, like the likes of Sunderland and Newcastle. That's a massive derby.
Here's Saka free. Takes the
the
touch. He's tripped up. That's
Oh,
going to be a
penalty,
red
has to
card and or it's a yellow. Oh, yellow on Saka or Areola.
I think that's a penalty.
I think you make an
There's
argument
that
as
kick
it could be in a red if Areola takes it, but they're giving him the yellow. Saka's
Onside,
clearly
is he?
onside from a pass from it looks like White. I can't tell. He tries to make the. Oh yeah, he's definitely taken down.
So it'll be
It
Saka
was
to,
only him in the net. I don't know how this isn't a. Ooh, Saka looks like he dived. Never, right? Oh no, he tripped.
No, he
It looks
got
like he
him.
tripped. Actually,
tripped him.
he tripped.
Yeah. He tripped him.
I figured because only him in the goal mouth, that would be an automatic red, but I'm glad it wasn't.
There's the man named after a nipple, Areola.
Oh, they're checking VAR. Possible
Checking for the
offside.
offside.
I don't
He's
think so.
onside.
No,
He's
he's clearly
clearly-
onside. It's not even
clearly
it's not even questionable.
Yeah. Oh, they're looking at Martinelli. Oh, come on, he's onside. Sure, he's looking
Oh,
right
come
at
on,
you,
yeah.
man.
I mean, jeez.
It's like VAR go out of their way sometimes just to ruin something.
I don't know. He looks like he's onside too.
They're both onside. Zuma was keeping Saka onside.
Yeah, the offside point should be this man right here. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. You draw I feel like they're not drawing the white line because they make it look closer than it is.
Yeah, the one onside all the way.
All the
Both.
way, yeah. Absolute penalty.
This
This-
really slows up the game. It really does.
Yeah, I think overall it's been a net positive, though. After what
Well,
happened.
it's getting to a point now where there's a chat, like a chat.
I got to
show
be
with
honest with you.
football.
England doesn't do it well. We have no problems with it here in Germany.
That's true. England is probably the
Hey, you
worst.
guys don't seem to handle it well. Saka lines up
No.
for the big penalty.
This is for his 50th goal for Arsenal,
Oh, wow.
and he's still only 20. He's on 49 goals and 49.
Is he going to do
assists.
something stupid like he did in the Euros, or you think he's going to bury it?
Oh, he's not. Oh, I don't know. I don't want to jinx him now. I want to see if he scores this first.
I think, yeah.
I think he knows this is for 50, so that's probably in the back of his mind.
Ariola's had a good game, though. He's looked good.
Yeah,
He runs
pulled off a
up,
Great save.
and, he buries it.
2-0.
West Ham have proved to be their nemesis over the last 12 months or so. It's not panning out that way today.
Well, that'll come in the 40th minute.
Very good value for him.
Bukayo Saka timed his run to perfection to win the spot kick.
That's the Institute. That goal from She Was Fucked. It was huge. I saw it in your Discord earlier. Yeah, it was real pretty. The plan of attack seems to get it to the right side to Saka and do a looping pass to Havertz because you got that 6'4" body in there. That seems to be what they're going for, but they couldn't quite make the connection, and
That Areola
they made it with
save
Salba.
was top class.
How do you say his name? Saliba or Salba?
Saliba.
Saliba.
Yeah. You know the tequila song? That's his anthem.
Oh, really?
Saliba. Yeah.
Saliba.
He's probably the best in the league right now. Defender. Probably up there. I think he is, yeah. Saliba. central defender at playing as trade at the
White
moment in England.
to Saka. Saka pushes forward, drops to Odegaard. Odegaard to Tossard. And cleared out by West Ham D. What's going on? Oh, no, thank you. No, thank you. In fact, don't tell me where it is so I don't eat it at night. Got my Kai Havertz jersey on.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, I put it on for him. I'm a big fan of Kai.
Yeah,
I like Kai a lot.
He's getting better. You have to admit he is getting better.
He lacks some maturity.
I have to admit.
But I think it's starting to come slowly but surely
Yeah.
here in the Premier League. Or in Arsenal, excuse me. He's been in the Premier League.
He's enjoying his time at Arsenal. I mean, that little dummy he did for Trossard's chance, that was all intelligence right there. He just kind of ducked at the last second. It's almost like it was planned.
See if I can.
And Areola had to pull off a great save. Arsenal with the free kick.
I gotta lower you guys. Overall mixer.
Wasn't for them last season. They were pegged back from this position.
Okay. Free kick. Arsenal. They hook it in. Oh, it's right in.
Oh,
It
well,
finds Havertz. Oh no.
Gabriel.
Gabriel. Well, that's two goals. This is looking like a rout. 43rd minute, 3-0 Arsenal. This game is getting away from
Saliba,
West
Gabriel,
Ham in a quick way.
Two
Yeah.
centre backs.
Yeah.
Well, I've been so impressed with the set pieces from Arsenal. They've been innovative, been clever.
David Moyes won't be happy. 2 goals given away from set pieces.
Mm.
You see them, they all started in that
Onside again.
stepped. There's one West Ham man that just drops. I think it's Ben Johnson.
Yeah, having Havertz in there really messes things up. He's so tall and lanky.
Yeah.
You know, he just throws a spanner in the works.
Yes, Ben Johnson that just drops in with Kai Havertz that plays Arsenal onside.
I
The
got
Havertz.
my
Oh,
PlayStation
Havertz
5.
got it. Oh, but then Gabriel's right there.
A touch, but Gabriel behind him does. A brilliant first half from Arsenal.
And West Ham just doesn't seem to have the firepower to deal with a team like this. Although they did, they harassed Arsenal in their own end, plenty early on in the match. I thought it was going to be very different. It was almost looked like Arsenal against Liverpool last week.
Yeah.
But they can't seem
No, West
to.
Ham are,
They seem to be able to deal with them okay when the Arsenal's in their own end or trying to break out, but can't seem to break up any attacks when Arsenal finally gets over and starts to set up.
yeah. They're limited in their resources, West Ham.
Martinelli playing a little D. Oh, wow.
Oh, that was it. What was that?
What was
I thought he
that?
was going to go for him, but he went for a high five with his team.
Yeah, it was Kofel wants to know what the hell that was, too.
Yeah. This isn't MMA.
Yeah. +7. And stop for stoppage time in the half.
Tough start to 2024 continues.
Still haven't won.
Yeah, I got the new FIFA for the PS5.
Yeah, we got to play.
Anymore.
We gotta check it. Give me, maybe get this set up after the match.
Oh no, I can't do it in this house.
Oh, you can, you can't play. Okay, you're waiting to get home.
I can't play online.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. How you gonna play online at home? You're playing yourself then.
Playing with myself.
Yeah, you gotta play yourself. You're playing with yourself. Odegaard, right corner. Drops
I
to
don't know,
White.
I'm
White tries to dump it into
There we
Havertz. Dealt with. But Arsenal able to control. Martinelli.
I'm just struggling to get into it. There we go.
Be patient, Arsenal.
It is. It's one of those games where I don't know, it could be improved on.
Yeah.
What you think of it?
Oh, just play the promo and you'll be all right. Here comes Odegaard. Dishes to Tosser. Tosser puts it on and in. Jesus.
Oh, 4-0.
4-0.
4-0 to Arsenal.
Whew. This is quickly turned into a beating.
The look of disbelief on the faces of some of their fans.
Look at that guy. He's so happy.
Many from the home end filing out.
Don't think Arsenal's going to,
15 minutes.
pull up stakes or anything because they are in a dogfight with Liverpool and Man City. Every goal is huge.
Set pieces. Well, now they get on from open play. Fabulous. Erdegaard outside of the boot finds Trossard. He just jinks inside, opens up the goal. And
That's a real FIFA goal right there. That's
gets a slight hand.
a lot of the goals I score on FIFA are
This is relentless from
this kind of goal.
It's a R1 circle.
They've blown West Ham.
Yeah. Pass it in.
Nobody saw that coming.
They changed some mechanics in it. I don't know. It's like there's a lot more running. People running at you, even with the AI.
Yeah.
In a Premier League game, the last time it happened,
You don't have to worry about playing online. You can play your own fantasy mode.
back where they were 4-0 up.
Yeah.
Take back in the
You
second.
can create your own team as well. That might be an idea. Do a Glory Hunters team and have us in it.
Ritzy, if you want to be a glory hunter, if you want to be in these games, got to make content. Oh, by the way, I'm glad you're here. Can you send me the script for the Mad Lad on
Oh, yeah.
written? Send it to me.
The one I did.
I may
months
start
ago.
I may start working on it.
Okay.
Make it nice. If you have to edit it, make it nice, clean for my stupid ass. But I'm gonna start looking at it. We are looking for
Can't remember what it
creators.
is.
6 minutes.
Actually, I suppose we
It's
could
going to
take a
take me a
quick
minute
call.
just to.
We'll take a quick
just to
call from
find it,
Ritzy.
hang
Hold on, we'll take him. We'll take him in. Rizzy, what do you got for us? Quick call. What do you
Good,
got?
Tommy. How's it going, mate?
It's really going great. How are you?
A bit tired, man. Trying to stay up watching this match.
Oh, you're in Australia, clearly.
Yeah, man.
Who's your favorite team? Who do you follow closely?
I wouldn't really say I follow anyone.
Yeah, you're like me.
closely at the moment. Yeah, because
Yeah, like me.
Australia.
The-
I'm from Australia, so it's a bit difficult to, identify with an English team, obviously.
Yeah, I
And
got
the
you.
The Australian league is pretty shit, so
It's not as bad. I watched some games. It wasn't terrible.
it's not bad.
It's
But
okay.
We got John. Yeah, it's not like worthless, I would say. Oh wow, a mass exodus by West Ham fans.
Exodus indeed.
As the blowout continues. Listen, you want to be a glory hunter? You want to be on here? You got to make content. Can you edit? Ritzy? Ritzy,
edit?
Can you edit?
No,
you can't edit.
no.
What can you do? How can you be part of the team?
I don't know, mate. I can provide analysis if you want analysis. I can
Did you play?
talk a lot of shit.
Did you play a lot?
Of course I play.
Oh, you do. Oh, you do play. I might check in with you then. All right. But to earn a seat up here, you got to give content. Here's what we're gonna do. We're trying to get a bunch of guys to make rant videos. Right? It's got to be some quality control. You submit your rant video to me. Put it through Google Drive. I'll look at it. If I like it, I'll post it. If not, I'll take you signed. Anything football related, worldwide. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's your small little Australian team, right? Or I don't care if it's the big leagues. I don't care if it's MLS. It's whatever you're passionate about and what you want to rant about. I don't care if it's about VAR. I'll post it. You post it enough, I'll make you Glory Hunter, and you can do these streams with us. How about that?
Yeah, man, sounds good.
Send it to me, put it in Google Drive, and take a look at it. And then, after a while, I'll give you access to the channel. And you upload when you feel.
We're trying to get things going.
Yeah. And then our little club. And then, hang around, encourage people to go in the Discord. All right, Ritzy.
Yeah.
You've been told.
Alright.
You take care.
Okay.
Take care.
Yep.
See you later, man.
That's what we're gonna do. If they want to do streams with us, you gotta come up with content. Yeah, I'm gonna
Check
make
your
little.
DMs there.
I'm gonna make little Wiesbaden rant videos and probably Red Bulls too.
Okay, just talking about.
Yeah, and then whatever hits me. Yeah, just like little rant stuff. Yeah, it'll say like Wehen Wiesbaden versus such and such in English. You know.
Yeah. Oh, you can rant in German. That would be hilarious. You should try ranting in German.
No, I don't
Because,
think that.
you know,
I don't think that'll work.
is your German good enough? Is your German
No,
strong
probably
enough
not.
to do a rant?
No.
Probably a
No,
lot of
because the
names
problem with
as well,
doing it in
so-
German is like if people tune in and they see me speaking German, they're gonna be like turning out real quick. I don't have that good a command of language to bitch. You know.
Yeah.
But you know what I could do? I could say what the Germans are saying, and what certain
Yeah.
words mean, and what's going on in the league or like the perspective or stuff like that. That I could sort of convey, like the protests that are
Yeah.
going around Germany now. We're at the half, 4-0.
4-0. I
Arsenal.
didn't think it'd be 4-0. I thought it'd be 1-0.
Oh, the way it started off, you see, like Arsenal had a hell of a time dealing with the forwards
the ball
coming out of their
off.
own end. A hell of a time. You know, I expected a trash goal, but you know what it is? West Ham's passing is really nothing to get excited about. A lot of long balls that just go nowhere. You know.
Yeah.
Make us content. Make this club happen. It's not even a channel anymore. It's an online football
I
club.
found another document that I started and hadn't finished.
Yeah?
But no, I sent that to your DMs, that script, so it should be in your Discord.
Yeah, I'm going to take a look at it. I'm going to start reading it, and then maybe I'll record the audio. Maybe I'll record the audio. And I might take parts of it. I might cut parts of it, and then I'll put the pictures over it. And actually, maybe you need like
Yeah.
we'll do it like that HTC Stevens. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
me and you could like search down the pictures after we could like edit it together.
yeah.
How many pages is it?
No worries. I don't know.
I know you can
I
write.
haven't looked at it in months.
Oh, okay. The back pass.
Um,
Welcome to the club.
Jubelzeit, das ist auch mal schwere Zeit. Tränenzeit. Aber Fußballzeit, das ist auch wieder Aufstehenzeit.
Let me see how many pages it.
Denn nur mit euch wird das Fußballzeit.
I know I did a recording of it and I sent it to you. I remember that.
I know, yeah, but I want the I'm gonna do the voice.
That was fine. Yeah.
You'll get credit for it.
Where the
You'll get credit for it, believe me. My
many
recording
pages
equipment's
it
better
is.
than yours. But you know what? If I need a clip from you, that's Rothenburg, Germany. Yeah.
7 pages. Well, that's
7 pages? Yeah. Well,
There's-
I'll see.
there's
I'm
a lot
gonna
of-
I'm gonna really like sit down and read it and then find out what I think's
there's a
best
lot
for
of
it.
yeah. There's a lot of text in it, so
Mm. And me, I'll make a H.T. Stevens video or something like that. So we
I
can
started
find.
one on George Best. That's what it is. I started one on George Best.
Good,
and never
Georgie Best?
finished it. Yes, as a soccer mad lad.
I would love to do that. Should we call it Soccer Mad Lads or Football Mad Lads? Probably Football Mad Lads.
Oh,
right?
that's be football mad lads. Yeah,
I wonder if Danky will get mad at me.
I doubt it.
Maybe I should ask
I
him.
doubt it.
Well,
You can always give him a heads up.
yeah.
But mad lad isn't exactly a special term. It's very generic in Ireland.
I know the term's generic, but he's kind of made it his own. You know.
Mm. Yeah, that's true.
I'm just saying,
I think he'd be all right though.
I
if
think
you
he'd be
just-
all right.
If you just ask him, yeah.
If he says no, I'm not going to do it. We're coming up with a different name. Or if he shows any discomfort,
Yeah.
because I love him too much.
We just call it crazy something.
Or so we'll come up with
Crazy
something.
gang. Yeah, the crazy.
We'll
gang.
come up with like a new sort of word, like another type of word to describe a crazy person.
Yeah. I was gonna say something there, but I won't. Involving Windows.
Let's see. Let's check on. I'm gonna send a message right now for all. Count Dankula. I'll send it.
Wochenendrebellen. Jetzt neu im Sky Store.
Hey,
I'll be back in
Dank,
1 minute, Tom.
I want to ask you some permission on something, and I want you to be straight with me. Don't say I don't know. Just say yes or no. I started a soccer/football channel, and we mostly do like watch-alongs and stuff. It's only got like 300 subs. A buddy of mine wrote a script. We want to call the series, if we ever get around to it, Soccer or Football Mad Lads. We want your blessing. If you say no, we ain't doing it. We're coming up with another name. It's that simple. So please don't be vague. Please just tell me if you're comfortable or not. And don't worry, I'll never say a thing about it. And then we might come up with another name. But I want your blessing on the Mad Lad, just to make me more comfortable. Take care. Well, the only problem is anybody who watch this will know he said no if we never do it. But that's not true. We could always lie and say, like, no, we came up with this other name. You know. So I don't care if he says no. He was so nice to me when I was over there, so I'm just gonna respect that. He's like my favorite YouTuber, so. Oh, there's Declan Rice, and it finds Gabriel's head. A lot of tall boys on Arsenal. A lot of tall boys. We played a couple Tekken matches, and then what happened? A beating happened. A beating.
Just give me 1 minute, Tommy. I just have to get the heat on here.
Sure. Take your time. No rush.
Yeah.
Saka, Gabriel, and Tossard happened. That's what happened, Institute.
Historischer Tag in Anfield, denn die neue Tribüne des Anfield Roadstand wurde komplett geöffnet mit neuer Rekordgröße knapp 60.000.
Thank you, Jürgen. Oh, I kind of want that one.
Er persönlich setzte den Spatenstich vor 18 Monaten Jürgen Klopp. Dessen Team
Jürgen Klopp moving over here to Wiesbaden.
Burnley, die Gäste in Gelb waren das Beste.
Really wonder if I'm gonna ever see him downtown.
Aber Diogo Jota zog dem Aufsteiger den Stecker in der
I think a lot of wackos would probably pester him. I don't know. I don't think German wackos would pester him. I think like other wackos. Yeah, Germany's not like the States though. You gotta blow my nose. God. Ugh.
Zum ersten Mal überhaupt in der Premier League und geht damit auch in die Pause. Aber Jürgen Klopp machte einen wichtigen Wechsel, brachte Evans für den angeschlagenen Alexander-Arnold, zog Jones hinten auf die Rechtsverteidigerposition.
Oh, Liverpool are drawing. Oh no, is this a goal here? Oh, okay.
Yeah, Bert, this game already happened.
Oh, this game
Yeah, this
already
game already
happened.
happened. Yeah, it was yesterday, I think. Yeah, they did okay. They finished up 3-1. Four nothing.
That's
Saliba,
crazy
Saka,
story.
Gabriel, and Tossard.
Did you know there was a match where Arsenal were leading 4-0 once against Newcastle? And
Yeah.
it ended up being a 4-4 draw. If that happens now, that would break my heart.
You like me. You think like I do.
Yeah.
It's never enough. Although, and I was checking the table, and you guys are a plus 29 in GD. But I mean, Man City's 31. Did you see that goal by Haaland yesterday?
No.
He shook that defender off like he wasn't even there.
He's a big boy. He's a big fella.
Yeah, I'll say.
Just Elliott for Liverpool is very good. 2 goals he set up there. And Darwin actually scored.
Yeah.
To be fair to Darwin, he scored more than I give him credit for.
Good player, bit of a hothead though.
Yeah. Trying to be a Zlatan. You can't be Zlatan though. There's only one Zlatan.
Yeah, there's only one. Zlatan was legitimately funny in any language.
Oh, at the time he told a reporter about when he was chased by the police and he got away.
My favorite moment with him when he retired, and I forget the club that was visiting, and they started cheering him when they were doing his retirement ceremony, and he turns to the ultras and he says, "You people need to shut up. This is the biggest thing that ever happened to your club."
Yeah.
He probably wasn't wrong. Now, how many languages did he speak? He spoke Swedish, Italian, Spanish, and English.
Spanish and English, yeah.
I wonder if he spoke any. What's his ethnicity? Zlatan.
Swedish.
No, his.
Oh, his bloodline.
Yeah, his bloodline
I don't know.
ethnicity. Yeah.
I think it's Croat. I'm not
Croat
sure.
or something.
Yeah.
There really isn't too many players like him.
I think
He's one of those guys that probably would have won a Ballon d'Or if he didn't play during the Messi Ronaldo era.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys like that. You got Suarez and to some extent Henry.
Yeah. I mean, before Ronaldo and Messi, the likes of Michael Owen was winning the Ballon d'Or. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they just came along and it was between the two of those guys.
With the
So
exception
Henry
of
won 1 year, I think.
With the exception of Mbappe, maybe Haaland, just because of sheer power. There really isn't too many players like that. They are generational. The fact that you had 2 Maradonas in one gen is pretty amazing in itself.
Well, thanks for calling in, Whersey. Sorry I wasn't able to chat a bit more. I was looking for that document, and I'm very focused on something. I can't multitask. I'm a typical man. I'm looking for something. My hearing stops working.
Yeah, me, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
It must drive women crazy. I'm gonna hold it down because I'm gonna get a cup of coffee. Yeah.
Sound.
Coffee time.
Yeah.
Be right back.
4-0 to the Arsenal. In the hunt for the title race. Really good team this year. As an Arsenal fan, it's probably I prefer this season to last season. Last season, it's almost like they froze. They were 9 points ahead, and they weren't used to that situation, and they just kind of bottled it in the end. That's what happened. They bottled it. So there were some matches towards the end of the season they should have won and they didn't. And there's more grit to them this year. There's more determination to them, especially with the likes of Declan Rice in the team. I mean, what an acquisition that was. £105 million from West Ham. Absolute gem of a player. Always has a solid game for you. Doesn't matter if he has the best game of his career or if he's slightly under par. The job he does in that midfield is just second to none. I mean, he does a lot of the dirty work that was missing from that Arsenal team. He gets a lot of tackles in. He sets up a lot of attacks. And I don't think we'd be in the title hunt without him there. And let's not forget we're lacking a natural centre forward at the moment. Gabriel Jesus is out, so. And Nketiah doesn't seem to be in the reckoning at the moment. Now, I was never an Nketiah fan. I thought maybe that time when he went on loan to Leeds United, he should have stayed there. Not saying he's not a bad player, but I think we can do much better. If anyone disagrees with that, feel free to let us know. But Eddie, he does well when he plays for us, but I really sometimes think he should have more in his locker than he actually does. And the stadium is half empty. Oh my good God Almighty. I've never seen a stadium clear out so quick for half time. And they're blowing bubbles. There's no reason to be blowing bubbles for West Ham at the moment. And when I was watching the match earlier on, I noticed that the fans were booing Declan Rice, which I thought was, not all the fans, but there was a section of fans booing Declan Rice. Now, he's won them their only trophy for years. You know, I really think that he deserves more respect from his old supporters than what he got. West Ham on the attack here, coming into the box, pulls it back, nobody there.
Okay, big man, I'm coming.
All right,
we started off already.
I haven't stopped talking since you left.
I noticed.
Probably
We were
see
kind of
here.
laughing at you in the other room. Good work. No, good work. I appreciate it. I had to get this coffee here. Here we go. Got the scoreboard up there.
It's the actor training in me, you know, from working in theatre.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, working at
Yeah.
theater. Hey, listen, you guys out there, we want to get to know you. We want to put this Discord club together. This isn't about money or anything like that. We just want to make content, do these streams, hang out, find FIFA games, find guys to play Football Manager with. Any team's welcome. All sorts of content's welcome. You know.
Debates. We have to have more than debates, because
Actually, you know, I got to put Nick and I'm gonna start moderating debates with Nick
Nick
and
Freeman.
yeah.
Those two are, yeah. They never ever agree on anything, do they? They agree on a
No,
lot of
I
things.
think
There's
Green
certain
Man busts his balls because he's English and he likes to get a rise out of the English. You know,
Yeah.
you're not like that as much.
No, it should be the opposite.
Green Man busts English balls. I don't know, man. His name, Green Man, is the right name. Have you ever got to go? Have you ever got to go to Paradise or Celtic Park or anything?
Yeah, when I was,
When you're a kid,
I think I was like, yeah, I was 16, 17.
how was it?
Ian Wright was playing for Celtic at the time.
Oh, jeez.
He did a season with Celtic, and he scored when I went to see him play. So I got to see the guy I grew up idolising for Arsenal. I got to see him score for Celtic, which was kind
Oh,
of.
I didn't get to go to the game. Saka works it up. Oh, nice tackle.
I still have memories of it, even though I was only 16, and I was kind of drunk. You know, it was just the atmosphere. People never stop singing in Celtic Park, ever.
Yeah.
There's just constant singing the whole time. It's
Well,
amazing.
Well, we went to my wife gave us the gift to do the tour of the park, and I think all of us ended up really loving it, you know. I wish they were in the
It's
Premier
a special
League.
place.
I wish they were in the Premier
Yeah.
League. Because if they're in the Premier League, I would really, truly have a Premier League team, you know. Because I can root for them. Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I wouldn't jump
Yeah,
ship
like,
to
I'm not
see
from
Arsenal,
Glasgow, but I can connect with the Irish part, you know. And,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Glasgow's a good town.
Yeah, it's a good time. Saka. White. Odegaard. Tossard. Back to Saka. Havertz. Havertz fires wide. Just wide.
Comfortable, isn't he? He's more confident.
Yeah, I like the way Havertz is playing.
He's been trained well, I think.
Yeah.
I think he's been managed well
Yeah.
by not just Arteta, but by all
He's
the
he's a little bit of a show off, you know.
tiny bit, yeah. But
Yeah.
like you said, you watched that thing pre-season.
Oh God, and they're like Kai, like dude, we don't need this.
And he missed every chance.
He missed every chance. First time in MLS history. They're just like all the guys and trustees laughing at him, you know. Okay. Trustee was laughing at him. He got to play an Arsenal uniform, and then they shipped him on loan.
Win in a row since they spent a week in Dubai. And the most chances scored, the most goals conceded.
I think he's a generally good kid, though, Kai.
Reset to
Yeah.
rekindle their title challenge. It's
He doesn't act German.
the numbers as well. And the individual attack.
No, that's true.
He's wide-eyed,
And
and yeah, and like that's one
Yeah.
thing they don't do over here is show off. That's not like very unbecoming for a German to show off. It's a Latin thing, you know. It's not a German thing, but he's different, you know. I think that's what makes him special.
Yeah, it could be. He's only starting his trajectory now.
He needs to calm down a
Only
bit,
get
but
better.
he's definitely
I mean,
been.
he
He's
scored in the
definitely
Champions League final.
after a tough
He's
start.
already-
He's definitely been a plus for. I think he's been a positive for this team, not a negative.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I was thinking of him. Oh, chance here. No, I was thinking of him as a negative until. But I think every Arsenal fan was because his shoulders were slumped. His body language was terrible. But you see, he's more alert now. He's more into the match. Every match he plays.
Well, your coach might have him. I mean,
There's a great team spirit at Arsenal as well. They do everything together. They hang out together.
Oh, is there? I didn't know
It's
that.
not, yeah. It's not one of those clubs where there's a clique. You know, there's certain cliques.
Yeah, they're
certain
bad.
clubs.
They can ruin a club.
They can really run a club, and that used to be the case at Arsenal
Yeah.
when Aubameyang was there and Lacazette. There was a bit of bullying going on, which is crazy to think. in professional
The
football
grown men
world.
bullying each other is just stupid. It's beyond stupid. It's a sign of huge immaturity.
Yeah, big time.
Ball busting,
But they,
you know,
Ball busting,
taking the
yeah.
piss, as you guys like to say. I think
Yeah.
that's healthy to a certain extent, but it can go overboard. You know, like they say in The
Yeah.
Sopranos, when busting balls can go too far. You know,
yeah, when they can go too far.
yeah,
T.
busting balls can sometimes go too far. Odegaard, nice pass to Saka. He leads it ahead to Tossard. Tossard thinks twice, brings it back, maintains control, looks for the shot, tries to create a chance, but the pass goes
He-
wide and out.
That
Goal
was
kick.
being a bit show-offy there. He could have just kept it simple. I suppose when you're 4-0 up, you try
Yeah,
to
you could
play
take
it.
some chances. Yeah.
Yeah. But the guy always gets a goal. Even when he comes on as a sub.
It's a damn good team. I wonder if it's going to be easier for your team to play from behind this year than to try to maintain the number one spot.
Much easier. Much easier. Because you're in, you know you have to win the next match or you're out, or you know you have to keep up the pressure. I think they're finding it much better. Just even to hold on to coattails. Even if City get 5 points ahead, 7 points ahead, coming into March, or not March, April, Arsenal know they have a chance because the pressure will be on City then. And they've crumbled under the pressure a bit this year already, City. They lost a few in a row. It's not just Arsenal that lost a few in a row.
Down to the right-hand side.
I think City lost something like 3 in a row or something crazy there a month or two ago. They lost 2 league games and a cup game.
During the half, Marvin Pamos replaced Zuma, and Alvarez also went out, replaced by midfielder number 11 Phillips. Calvin Phillips for West Ham. Definitely some punishment being dealt by Moyes.
Oh, yeah, big time. That Jared Bowen, he's so underrated.
Yeah, Bowen looks like he seems like he can run forever.
Yeah, he's like a Duracell bunny.
Yeah, he really.
Keeps going and going and going.
Like I said, the best defense came from their offense in the last half. If I could find a kind of a bright spot when a 4-0 game, I do think Bowen played a great first half, but defensively, and really off the press.
Johnson finding Kudus. Such a good goal scoring record here. Having Kudus.
I was thinking about what you said about Klopp announcing his retirement, and was it a good idea or not?
Yeah.
And I really think, I was thinking about it. I said, no, it is something that Klopp would do, because it galvanizes any chance of winning the league. So
Yeah.
there's an important match coming up in April, and it's,
Sure, and
one of those emotional speeches.
yeah, we got to
what I
do
mean?
it for Kloppo. Especially if
Yeah,
Arsenal
exactly.
and Man City knock on the door. It's another way to look at it. You got to remember, when I went to Iraq, he announced in April that if Mainz didn't get relegated, that he would stick around, and I really didn't appreciate that. It took me a long time to kind of like forgive him. It really, basically, took till he went to Liverpool. Yeah,
Oh, really?
Yeah, I really didn't like that. I thought that was trash, because it was pretty much all but summed up that he was going either way. Maybe he said it to get those guys to pick up the game. They had only been in the Bundesliga since 2005 at that point, and they've stayed ever since, although it's going to be a tough year this year. I didn't appreciate it. I didn't like it. I don't know how the players felt at the time, but I definitely didn't like it. Saka. Looking for Hobbits. Hobbits on the right side. He drops back to Saka, top of the box. Moves it into Odegaard. Odegaard looks like he's going to try to create a chance. So, back to Saka from Hobbits. Saka puts a shot. Big save by Areola. Wow. And you know what? I got to be honest with you. It is totally not his fault that the defense cannot stop shots. But Areola has had an excellent game. Has made some big saves. And, if they were able to generate anything out of the midfield, this, God, he'd be keeping a clean sheet.
This was great play.
Really. Havertz right back to Saka. Good on the defense for harassing Saka there, but he's still able to get a tricky shot off, and Areola makes a save.
Good save.
Yeah. Havertz again, top of the box, right side. Dumps to White. White's in really deep. Odegaard tries to work it over through three defenders. Passes back to Havertz. Havertz selects to pass backwards. White centers. Deflects. Goes back out to White in the corner. Martinelli has trouble with his... Goes to the top of the box to Havertz, and they're able to dislodge the ball. And...
Well, look at Rice getting back. He's a dogged Rice. He never stops. That's what I was saying when you were gone. He really is just a gem for Arsenal. He's controlled that midfield.
He's the only guy in the midfield that that could come close to giving De Bruyne a run for his money. He really does control that ball when he moves up center. And he's definitely a scary threat, Declan Rice.
It's just a pity he's a big dirty.
I'm not
finish.
trying to say he's as good, but he's got that kind of control. But he's got that kind of control where anything could happen anytime. I feel really good when he has the ball.
his role is more like Roy Keane than De Bruyne. Roy Keane had the same kind of role for Man United, just patrolling the midfield, getting back, doing the dirty work, starting attacks.
Uh-oh. He's stripped. But this is what I was talking about. This, you know, when they're at the top of their own circle, it's not easy for them to get out. I mean, they really do. West Ham does a great job pressing.
Calvin Phillips was the in man at Leeds United. He was starting for England with Declan Rice, and now he's a sub player for West Ham. I don't know what the hell happened. They were saying him and Declan Rice played for England in the Euros, and it seems like Rice's career has gone one way and Phillips has gone another since Leeds got relegated.
No changes from the 60th minute. No changes from Arsenal.
Oh, there's no need to, yeah. There'll be a load of subs coming on now in a few minutes,
Yeah.
though, I'd say. 10 more minutes.
West Ham fights it through. Tries to get a Kudus, fails. And it looks like Arsenal's able to strip the ball. And they draw a free kick in their own end. Super Bowl night in the United States. You know that?
Is that tonight?
Yes, sir.
What is it? The San Francisco 49ers and Kansas City, isn't that it?
Couldn't tell you, never liked the game. Never liked American football. Never liked the game that much.
That's all I know. I know San Fran are in it, and I know...
My
Kansas
grandparents
City.
were season ticket Giants, New York Giants, but I just never got into it. I did get to meet a lot of the Giants roster over the years.
It is very stop-start, isn't it? American football.
Yeah, I don't think that's why I dislike it, though. I mean, most of the American games are stop-start, so.
That's true.
White gets it up to Saka. Saka moves it to the center circle.
Such a physical sport as well. I mean, they can only play so many matches a year.
Oh, God, yeah. I mean, guys that play the line, offense or deep. Saka with an opportunity. Here's a chance. Moves it. Oh, it's going right in. It was never in doubt. Saka gets a double.
5-0.
5-0, Tom. Yeah, they're putting on a clinic here.
Brilliant again from Arsenal. Look at the position that Saka picks up. In between two defenders. In between the centre half and the fullback. Neither of them get tight to him. And it's just clever movement from him.
I just got to see this again because it seemed like it just had a.
If Arsenal scores one more goal, they will be completely tied with GD with Man City. 52 points and a plus 31 if they're able to pull one more off.
Oh, they'll go for it.
If they go 2, they will finish this game in second place.
Absolutely brilliant from them today.
A nice double for Saka. One of my favorite players in the world, by the way.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Future Ballon d'Or winner, I think.
Hope so. Hey, well.
It'll be him and Mbappe and probably, I'm trying to think, Vinny Jr. for Real Madrid. They'll be the three going for it.
Should Haaland have won the Ballon d'Or last year? I'm
No.
really... No. Should he have?
No, definitely Messi all the way.
I mean, Messi picks up 2 trophies, one of the big ones. He was definitely he wasn't just hanging around there. He was total impact in those games too, for Argentina.
He scored in the final. He scored in the second round, and he scored in the final for the World Cup.
Yeah.
Same in the Leagues Cup. And
Yeah, Leagues Cup. He just
disappeared.
put on a clinic in the Leagues Cup. Showed everybody why he's the best in the world.
Don't forget he won the French league as well. When you
Yeah, you forgot the French league. But, you know, we got a goal scoring record in the toughest league in the world. We got a Champions League winner. Certainly he was the best player in Europe last year, and in club-wise. I don't think there'd be any disagreement on that, right? Here we go.
Yeah.
White, deep in the box, drops a tosser, but Topper follows it, and oh my God! Declan Rice! 6-0!
Rice, baby. He's not celebrating. He's not celebrating.
Yeah,
Not celebrating.
class. Of course, Declan Rice wins a
Golden
trophy.
Chance
Was that conference last year?
I didn't think he thought that would go in, you know. It's almost like he didn't want to hurt the feelings of the West Ham fans. What a goal.
Yeah, what did they? Did they win the Europa, or they won conference last year? West Ham.
They won the conference.
They won the conference. Big trophy for this club. Declan Rice just making it look easy, like it's no big deal.
What a goal.
Yeah, after a miscommunication. It wasn't a dummy. It was a miscommunication between
It's
Tossard.
almost like they planned it.
Yeah, just set it up for Declan. They're looking at each. Actually, they're about ready to argue with each other.
Yeah. Potential goal.
What was that? Yeah, it was Odegaard and Tossard looking at it. Odegaard was laughing. We have a dead heat for second place right now. And we're only in the 66-minute post. Arsenal could easily move into second place to finish up this weekend.
Well, Declan Rice scoring with his last touch.
And then he's coming on. Who else is coming on? Eddie Nketiah is coming on.
Clearly,
They're bringing on the lads who don't normally get minutes now. Get them some match fitness.
Yeah.
inside he'll be beaming. Arsenal making a triple change with Nketiah, Nelson and
El Neni is the biggest bargain of any footballer to join any club. £8 million, and he's been at Arsenal for 10 years.
Edward Nick Kenny in for
Nketiah is in for must be Havertz or Trossard.
No, it's for Tossard. Reece Nelson's in for Saka.
Yeah,
kind of killing his chance of the hat trick. I always hate when they take guys off. And Mohamed Eni for Declan Rice. So they just took all their all-stars out.
Yeah, Champions League match coming up during the week. So.
Rest them.
Reece Nelson is a good replacement for Saka. He's pretty much the same player, but he just hasn't got his chance really yet.
No, here's his chance now.
Here's his chance now, yeah.
Learn their numbers.
away from home in the past. Most recently in December 21 at Norwich. Leading by 6 on the road.
Ooh.
So Jack pulling Ben White down.
Yeah, Reece got a bad injury. Because when Unai Emery was managing Arsenal, it was him and Saka. They were the two that Emery wanted to push. And because Saka is left-footed, he had Saka on the left wing and Nelson on the right wing. And they were the two coming through, and then Nelson got a really bad injury. And Saka was moved to his trademark right wing position now. And Martinelli was brought out from the centre of attack over to the left wing. So poor Reece has kind of missed out on the big change at Arsenal, you know. He's been the forgotten man. That's why I wouldn't be surprised if he left Arsenal and joined a team like Aston Villa or somebody, because Emery is a big fan of Reece.
Odegaard.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, loud and clear. I'm just letting you go.
Okay.
I'm just letting you go. I didn't see any reason to interrupt you.
Sorry.
Gerard Bowden. Poor Gerard Bowden.
I mean, 6-0 is a bit flattering. Well, not flattering. 6-0 is, it seems like West Ham were complete dog shit when they weren't, you know. Excuse my French.
Arsenal are the masters of late goals.
I think you're seeing a difference between a team that wants to back into Europe versus a team that's a contender for the championship. Now,
Yeah, yeah.
West Ham likes to chip one in.
So foul. Out of play for a corner, which is West Ham's first in the second half.
I mean, if I turned off the match after 20 minutes and you told me they won 6-0, I wouldn't believe it. You know, because they were so poor the first 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, no, they really just.
What the referee saw.
But you can really tell, like once they got over the midfield line, that we just really couldn't deal with the attack. Once they got set up, so to speak.
Sanchez diving in, does just catch him. The other thing that this does as well for Arsenal is the goal difference. Because theirs was third best coming into the weekend.
That is now the best.
Amazing how it turns around, isn't it?
Yeah, it was 27 coming into the game. It's up to 33 as things stand now. Liverpool's is 32 and Man City's 31.
Gabriel moves it up.
Second above
Odegaard.
Manchester City. As things stand right now, although City will have a game in hand on them.
They're playing the long ball game, trying to get to the 6'4" Kai Havertz. Odegaard attacks.
Johnson getting it forward.
Still controlled by West Ham. Bowden tries to pitch it again, but it deflects. And Odegaard starts to move it deep, looking for somebody to dish to. West Ham forces him in the corner. He's going to have to make a cross. And it looks like there's a shot on goal, and it's right.
Such was the quality of
Ahmed El Neni with a shot.
Roll is
West Ham players around it. That means there's a
chest.
Arsenal man elsewhere. And El Neni came from deep.
He's a real. Every time I look at El Neni, because he's from Egypt, he reminds me of the Assassin's Creed game. He looks like the main protagonist. Especially with the dreadlocked hair. Champions League week this week, Tommy. What do you think? Do you think there'll be any upsets?
This kind of was a first round of knockouts, right?
Yeah.
Do you got any? Well, give me a list of matchups. We'll make our predictions. We got plenty of time. It's 6-0.
Yeah. Sound like anything big's going to happen here.
Get up your foot mob and let me know what's happening. I don't think we're going to be covering them. I'm going to try to go second round this year. Games that look like eliminations. We're big monsters.
Yeah, you're a busy man as well, Tommy. So.
Yeah, it really is. Well, I got 2 streams in. Well, there's a final tonight if you want to watch. I don't know if you're going to be up. You got the Africa Cup
probably
final.
won't.
Yeah, it's a big match.
Yeah.
Yesterday, you got to watch. Ooh, Raya. Not a super tall keeper, Raya.
No, I don't rate him at all. I think Ramsdale should be their number one.
Really?
I think it's just a disgrace. I don't know what the hell Ray has done to keep his place in the team because he's made so many mistakes that have cost Arsenal. Maybe 6 or 7 points, maybe 9 points. There's 3 games in particular where he made some absolute howlers. And really, a goalkeeper is benched after making only one of those howlers, you know?
Havertz gets it ahead.
Alright,
Martinelli
good ball.
dishes. And that's number 14.
Eddie. That's the problem with Eddie and Kedia. He does everything right except finish the goddamn ball. He always gets in the right positions. He does the right things, but he's just lacking that something. Je ne sais quoi, whatever you call it. So in terms of
How do you
Champions
spell his
League
name?
matches-
Kedia? N silent?
No, you say the N. N Kedia.
N Kedia,
I
okay.
think it's Kenyan or
Okay.
something, yeah. We have Copenhagen versus Man City. I think that's
Copenhagen,
Man
Man City, I think we know which way that's going.
Yeah. Leipzig versus Real Madrid. Now Leipzig are at home. What do you think of that one?
Leipzig can be a pain in the ass. Certainly
Yeah.
Real should dominate, especially with the way they're playing. I don't know if Leipzig really hasn't been playing all that spectacular in the Bundesliga. I don't see any reason why Real doesn't move ahead, especially the way they're playing, and Bellingham and everybody seems to be on cue.
Don't forget it's 2 legs as well. so
I
if
could
you
I
can
could I
stay
could
away.
see them making a game of it, but I don't see them
Yeah.
finishing it off.
Yeah, I think I agree with you there. PSG versus Real Sociedad.
Real Associate. Well, we haven't really heard much since Neymar and Messi left. I can't really
Yeah,
say.
I was gonna
I
say,
mean,
I
I
think
probably
this should
watched
be-
5 or 6 PSG games last year. Both league and I just I don't really have a lot of faith in the French league, and I certainly don't think that Mbappe can do it himself. But if anybody on the planet could do it himself, it could be him.
Yeah.
Um,
Normally you'd say PSG, but they have such a bad record in the Champions League.
yeah,
They really do choke. Especially
they don't
against
have
the
good
knockout
competition in
stages.
their own league.
No.
So
Now here's a big one: Lazio at home versus Bayern Munich.
well, I'm certainly pushing for Harry Kane. I love Harry Kane. Definitely
Yeah.
going for Bayern Champions League, not so much in the Bundesliga.
Now, if Nick was here, he'd say Lazio because of the Sarri ball. The manager has Lazio playing a certain kind of way. It could be an interesting one, that one.
Well, I tell you something. I don't know if you watched yesterday's game, but Leverkusen's for real. They gave them all they could handle. They look like a Champions League quality team yesterday. I could see that being a squeaker. But I got to give the nod to Bayern, but not by much. Definitely probably decided in the second game.
PSV versus Dortmund. Has to be Dortmund.
It could be Dortmund. Dortmund's not setting the world on fire over here either.
Yeah.
It probably depends on how seriously they take PSV.
Yeah, I don't know much. I haven't heard much about PSV this year. I don't know
Yeah.
if they're any good or not.
Well, they're not getting much competition either. Ajax has been struggling, so they haven't.
Yeah. Another big match in Italy: Inter Milan versus Atletico Madrid. That'll be a good match.
Yeah,
That'll be a tight affair.
Milan versus. I'm going with Inter. They're really playing well right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd have to
Yeah.
go with Inter, but I kind of want more of an AC guy. Do I kind of want? I really like Anton Griezmann. And
That's it, you see, yeah.
he I
Don't
tell you
forget
something.
Madrid.
In a tight spot,
Celtic.
Griezmann finds a way to score. He's a money
Yeah.
player. I'm gonna give the nod to Atletico. I'm thinking that'll be a first round exit for Inter. There you go.
Yeah.
That is
It's
a
gonna
little-
be-
little
that's
bold,
not-
little
that's
bold.
not going to be a pretty match. That's not going to be a pretty match.
But I would say Inter's playing well, but that Atletico has a flair for the dramatic, and I love Anton Griezmann. Love Anton.
That'll be a dogged match. Porto versus Arsenal.
The way Arsenal's playing, unless they have some kind of Champions League issues, I really don't see them having too much of a problem with them. But like everything changes when you're in Europe. All the rules of your own league just kind of go out the window. This is really, and there's still a lot of pressure on Arsenal to perform in Europe. So they haven't done
I
so
think
well.
they'll
FA Cup last year, they kind of went flat. I mean, God, at one point they were looking at, pulling down 2 trophies and we blew it both. I think the pressure's on Arsenal, but I can't see them not getting through the round. Maybe with some scrapes.
They'll try and keep it tight away from home and maybe look for just try and win, but if not, look for a draw. So when they bring it back to the Emirates, they can go to town on them. But obviously, I'm biased for that one. I want to see Arsenal win.
Mm.
And then the last match, Napoli versus Barcelona.
Barcelona,
That nearly-
they're in third place, but that's exactly setting on the world on fire. Napoli, I don't think's having such a hot season this year.
No,
They play
they're not.
tonight. Let me go check the table. Yeah, Napoli's in ninth place. Yeah, Barcelona should deal with them.
I mean, who'll be the strongest team now out of all those teams? Probably City and Bayern. They'll be the strongest.
Yeah.
Arsenal then. The rest of them are kind of, might be having good seasons in their league, but doesn't reflect, like you said, on European football. So the two favourites, I'd say, would be Manchester City and Bayern, out of what I see here. You obviously have to put Madrid in the race as well. Real Madrid.
Sure, I think they're the team to beat, even more so than
Yeah.
Man City. But yeah, those are probably the two biggies. Obviously, defending champ. And to be honest, I could be very wrong about my. That's kind of my upset victory. Inter. There's no real reason why Inter should go out. I'm just kind of gambling a little bit, you know. Although I don't put Inter into
Okay.
class with Real and Man City. Here's an opportunity. Kai Havertz. Could they go into second place right here? They're at the top of the penalty box. They can't see it. Here comes a fire high and wide.
Oh, El Neni, he really wants to go.
I think they all want that go.
I'm
10 minutes to
trying
go
to
to
think of
second
the-
place. If Arsenal is able to make this 7-0, they will be a solid second place over Man City.
Okay, that's a new face. Nwaneri.
Manelli.
I've never. I don't know who that is. Must be a youngster.
How far are you from the Dublin airport?
How far am I from Dublin Airport? It's like 5 hours by car.
Oh, 50, Hannah. Bowden trying to move in, but he's dealt with.
I'm right across the other end of the country.
Uh-oh. Chance for West Ham. Making it a little more difficult. And a deflection. Just to Reyes left. Bowden with some good hustle. But not rewarded for it.
Yeah, like I said, he's underrated. He's a great player.
Yeah, really. Seems like they need to get somebody else in there.
You see that team spirit again at Arsenal, all running to the keeper to give him a high five.
Here's a free kick for the Hammers or for the Iron. Looks like Bowden will take it. He hooks it in. Good kick, but no problems for Raya. He peaches it ahead to Maneri. Maneri.
That's a free.
You got Europa League matchups this week? You want to go that
Europa
way?
League, yeah.
You want to do it? Let's do Europa Conference. Fine.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's do it. We got 10 minutes.
Europa League. Let me get it here.
And, you know, we can go back and check this later and see where we're at.
Definitely. So, a
Havertz.
few more matches, obviously.
Oh. They pitch it wide. Pride tries to give it to Havertz again. Up. Foul. Oh. There's a foul on Arsenal, but they elect a quick kick and it goes out and they recover. Arsenal gets a throw in. Controlled by Odegaard.
So, in the first Europa League game, it's Galatasaray versus Sparta Praha. I don't know anything.
I'm
about
going Galatasaray because it's all the Turks I know love Galatasaray. How about that?
Yeah,
I'll
and
give you the
they're a
stupidest
tough
reasons
team
why
to
they'll
beat.
win and watch. I'll clean up. You know. Galatasaray moves
Shakhtar.
on.
Shakhtar Donetsk. I think they're from Ukraine. Shakhtar,
Ukraine, I think so, yeah.
against Marseille.
Marseille.
Phew, that's a decent
I will,
move, man.
I'll go with Shakhtar because I never bet in the French.
Next one, Feyenoord
Yep.
versus Roma.
Roma.
It has to be Roma. Has to be
No,
Roma.
I'm going Feyenoord on that one because they fired the greatest coach of all time, and they should be punished by God. So Feyenoord.
Roma fired the greatest coach.
Yes.
of all time. That's right. Yeah.
Yes, they did.
Yeah,
So they will be
Jose's gone
punished.
from Roma.
The football gods will punish Feyenoord to the second round.
Yeah. Okay. Good a reason as any.
That's as good as reason as
Young
any.
boys.
Here's some. Hey, this is what you get on
Young-
Glory Hunters.
Young boys of Switzerland versus Sporting. I think that's Sporting Lisbon.
Sporting Lisbon.
Yeah.
Sporting Lisbon.
Young boys are a good side in Europe. They always do well in
Yeah.
Europe.
Well, I'm gonna go with Sporting Lisbon because I don't want you to look at me funny if I start rooting for the young boys.
Start rooting for the young boys. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Sporting Lisbon.
Yeah. You think in this PC culture age that
Yes,
change
so
it?
you have to go Lisbon on that one.
Yeah. AC Milan versus Ron or ENNES.
Because Captain America, and there's your answer. Next.
There's your answer.
Yeah, there's your answer.
Braja.
Yeah.
I don't know where that is. Versus Karabag. I think they're from. Where the hell are they from?
I'll take the first one because nobody can say the name. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with
That's
that.
as good as reason as any. Yeah.
Yeah. Benfica?
Benfica versus Toulouse of France.
Toulouse. Well, Toulouse always loses, so we'll have to go with Benfica.
You have to go Benfica. Toulouse
They're
even got
French.
Lose in their name.
And they Toulouse.
Yeah.
They're going to Toulouse.
And then we got Lyon versus SC Freiburg.
Freiburg?
French. Freiburg.
I take a German over a Frenchman and fight any day of the week. So Freiburg, and they're actually a reasonably good team. They were they made a battle of it last year. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
so we'll go with Freiburg. What about conference?
So, I'm going to do that now.
Can you say the names of the conference teams?
I don't know. Let me check now.
Let's go conference.
Conference League. Oh my good God Almighty! I don't know if I could pronounce these names.
Let's do it. Do your best.
All right. We got SK Sturm Graz versus Slovan Bratislava.
Croatia wins. You know. Do you know what kind of teams they are? Can we tell the countries they're from at least?
I can't. It doesn't give it a flag
Doesn't give
right
it-
beside them. Though. Yeah, I'll have to hang on.
Couple of minutes to go, and expecting
Sturm Graz. We'll keep going anyway. Olympiacos versus Ferencváros.
Is it Greek side?
Olympiacos are from Greece. Yeah.
The Greece.
I don't know where.
Did they have a Shamrock?
Ferencváros are.
Did they have the Shamrock?
No.
No, they go for the other
have-
team. We're only going with the team with the Shamrock. Here we go.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Mold. I think they're Swedish. Against Legia Warsaw, who are from Poland, obviously. That's a bit more of a big match. That Mold and Legia Warsaw. They're kind of names.
Does Poland play a summer season?
Oh, Molde, are they Norwegian actually?
Mm.
I always get confused with Scandinavian teams.
Yeah. So do they. So does everybody else. Nobody knows where they live.
Yeah.
Those blonde people of the north.
Oh, here's one.
what?
Union Saint Gilloise versus Eintracht Frankfurt.
Eintracht Frankfurt.
You know a bit of Eintracht Frankfurt. I can't even say.
And Eintracht Frankfurt. That's correct. It means Frankfurt United, by the way. If you wanted to
okay.
know. Yeah, it means Frankfurt United. And who are they playing?
Union Saint Gilloise.
What city are they from? Do you know?
Not a clue. I don't know if they're French or Belgium.
All right. Well,
Just
whatever
throwing them in.
happens to the Frankfurt Ultras will burn that city to the ground. So we're going for Frankfurt.
This is why you need Nicholas here, because he
Yeah.
knows where every team is from. And he knows players from every team.
Yeah, no.
Ajax, one we know. Ajax versus Bodo.
Ah,
I don't know what
I ain't
Bodo
betting
is.
on Ajax for anything this season. So whoever they're playing,
Whoever they're playing.
yeah, whoever they're playing. I can't believe Ajax is
a-
even any kind of European. They don't deserve to be there. In fact, yeah, the other team and Ajax wins by forfeit, or at least they should.
Okay, there's a bit of a heavyweight clash here. Real Betis versus Dynamo Zagreb. Two former heavyweight clubs.
Yeah. Dynamo Zagreb. They're what? Russian or no? They can't be Russian. Ukrainian?
I
I think
they're
you're.
Ukrainian, yeah. Or no, they're Croatian, are they?
Oh, Zagreb. Yeah. They're Croatian. And then, what's the team they're playing?
Real Betis from Spain.
I know absolutely
that's
nothing
the
about
match.
both those teams.
Yeah. That'll be the
Well,
heavyweight match
here's
of
what I'm
all
doing.
these
I'm
fixtures.
going to Spain, technically. I'm going to probably go to the Las Palmas Stadium this summer. So we're going to go for Spain because I like to go to Spain. How about
You're
that?
going to Spain. Yeah.
I like to
Yeah,
go to
okay.
Spain, therefore Spain will win.
These two clubs, this one club I've never heard of before, Servette against Ludogorets.
Ludacris. I love his music. We're going Ludacris.
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 Move, bitch. Get out the way.
Yeah.
Get out the way, Servette. And then Maccabi Haifa
Yeah. I know they are.
versus Gant.
Gaunt, where's Gaunt from?
Gent. I think they're French. I'm not sure.
They're French?
I don't know.
Well, let me
French or
think.
German. They're French. No, they could be Belgian. I always get confused with the Belgian and French teams.
Huh.
Maccabi Haifa are from Israel, I think.
Yes, I do know that. I think I'm going with Haifa, Maccabi Haifa, because the Jews have been taking a beating in PR recently, so maybe they just get a victory here.
Yeah. Maybe they're football.
Here's an
teams.
opportunity. Kai Havertz, Kid going to second place. He's looking for a man. Top of the box. Oh, no. Foul.
And that brings us those insightful predictions brings
Yes.
us nearly to the end of to the end of the match. Don't forget, guys, Ludacris is playing in the Conference League.
Yeah, that's right.
Check him out. Check him out on YouTube. He sang "Move, Bitch," didn't he?
Yes,
Sang that
he
song,
did. Move, bitch, get out of the way.
Get out the way.
Ludacris.
Yeah.
He's one of the
So-
best rap names of all time.
It is. It is. And he was in. I think he was in a movie with. Was he in the John Wick film? No.
Fast and Furious.
He
He's
does
in
a
Fast
bit
and Furious.
here in the odd movie as well. Yeah. I think he was in a Guy Ritchie film as well.
Ludacris?
Yeah,
And that's full
he
time.
did,
6-0. Completely tied up
What
with.
a win!
In a 33-minute spell either side of half-time. Declan
What a win for the Gunners.
on stomping ground with the pick of the bunch.
Gunners.
Riposte for Arsenal to
The
two
Gunners.
wins
The Gunners.
against the same opposition earlier this season. The most chased
Did you see that video with the Irish kid that plays FIFA with his feet? The Liverpool fan. I showed that to Tommy.
6-0 win.
He plays it with
He
his
had a
face.
really
He had
gay.
no arms.
He had a really super Gaelic name. I was wondering if he's out by you,
West Ham 0.
Darian,
What's
or
wrong with his? Does he have no hands or something?
no arms. Yeah, he plays his feet. Good kid.
do it
They,
with your
they
feet,
told him to
yeah.
come down to
When you
Anfield.
practice enough.
Told him to come
Yeah.
down to Anfield. They were so like into it. Klopp had him in there. Mo Salah, Diaz all said hello. Was kid could barely keep the tears out of his eyes.
Poor kid, yeah.
Good kid. Good attitude. You think somebody's
yeah.
allowed to have a bad attitude to be this kid?
big time.
But he's an
He
Irishman.
has a better temperament than we do as people, you know.
Yeah, I know.
What a goal by Rice.
If I knew that kid, I'd bitch less.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, I think his name was Darian. He was like super Gaelic.
Dahi is an Irish name.
Yeah.
Irish for David. It'd be something like Dahi, probably.
6-0. Gotta be happy.
Very
Gotta be.
happy, especially after the way they started the game. But like I said, my new lease on life, it doesn't concern me. Like, you know, it's just like I can't be getting stressed over football anymore.
Yeah, don't get stressed over it.
Yeah, it's not good for you anyway. So
Yeah, it's not.
meiner Mutter, meinem Vater und meinen Geschwistern
it's good to have a team, and if they play bad, they play bad. So what? Hey, that's life.
Yeah.
But they came out.
They say the fans take it harder than the players. Players are like over in a day.
They're over in a day. 'Cause
Yeah,
they have to get
yeah.
over because they're out there training. You're right. It's the fans who dwell on it for a week.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right there.
Players are
Everyone's
out.
to mold over it for a whole
Players
week until
remember
the
their
next match
players
comes
and
up.
they start thinking of models, and that's the end of that. You know.
Yeah. That's probably why they get sick of fans sometimes.
Yeah, who can blame
Shut
them?
up. Yeah.
Shut up. Good stuff.
Well, that's what you get when you get Glory Hunters. You got a good club of people.
Yes, sir. Join the club. Just join the Discord, and you're in.
Join the Discord and you're in. There's
And you're
no
in.
fee, there's none of that. Yeah. Get to watch a load of football matches.
And sometimes we
Get
stream them in
content.
here and just watch them together too. So
Yeah, it doesn't have to necessarily go live on YouTube.
I don't care if you sub the YouTube. Oh, that'd be nice too. But put in Discord, hang out.
Yeah, definitely join the Discord server anyway.
Totally join the Discord.
Plus, there's great. I call them debates. I wouldn't say arguments. But
Who knows? Maybe you could be a debater. You could be a debater.
you could be a debater for Glory Hunters.
Yes. A lot of fun, Orson Welles. Glad you showed up. It's hard doing the game myself.
Yeah. Oh, I'd say so. Yeah. No worries, anytime.
Yeah, let's do it.
Tomorrow.
Well, let's, how about this? How about me and you go, I got eFootball. I downloaded it. You want to check to see if it works?
Oh, I know for a fact it doesn't.
Oh, it does. All right, just download it. It was free. What do you want, yeah? Oh, boy.
Oh,
Thanks, everybody, for the watch along. We do appreciate it. And we'll see you
yeah.
really, really soon.
Thanks for hanging out.
Absolutely. I'll see you in the room. Be in there.
I'll be in there.
All right.
I'll see you.
Take care, everybody. Have a good one. Tied with Man City, Arsenal. Join the club. Don't be a jerk. Join the club.